Karma is a real thing, not necessarily in the sense that you do good and good will like immediately come back to you, or if you do bad, bad will come back to you. The way that it works is that everything around you is a mirror. The trees, the telephone poles, people, the moon, the stars, everything is a mirror, and light reflects off of it. It's a physical mirror, and it's also a mental mirror. There's two types of distinctions that make it a mirror. So light physically reflects off of something and then bounces back into your pupils, and that's how you perceive light. So everything is perceived. Nothing is truly real. So everything around you, therefore, is a mirror. And in that the physical sense, it's a mirror for light. But in the mental sense, if you put out good into the world, you will see good in other people. You will see good in nature. If you have hatred for yourself, then you will see other people as beasts. You'll see other things as ugly. You'll see the world as half empty, and you'll see the bad things going on. Same thing goes for love. If you have love for yourself, then you'll have love for everything else in the world. Like, you'll feel the love just from going on a walk. You'll even feel the love doing something that you don't necessarily like to do, like talking to like an in-law. Like, you'll still feel love if you love yourself. So that's the first step, is to be aware of the fact that everything is a mirror and you have control over what you see. But in order for the mirror to reflect something beautiful, you have to first find beauty in yourself. And that can look different in a lot of different ways. One way to see beauty in yourself is to physically start doing activities that inspire this thought, like going to the gym or eating better, or just spending time doing things that you like to do and talking to people that you like to talk to. Whoa. Or most of the time, there are people who still have like a lot of good, productive things in their routine, but they still don't like themselves. So a lot of times you don't have to change anything physically in your routine. You don't have to change your routine in any way. It's all about how you perceive yourself. And if you walk into a room and you automatically think that everybody's looking at you, or you think that people are judging you, or you're thinking about how you can control yourself so then people will like you, that is not an act of self-love. That is an act of letting your insecurities control you, and letting an immoral, unfair belief system that was set up in your brain, you're letting it control you, essentially. So you have to take control over your belief system. You have to override your insecurities. A way to do that is to use your words impeccably. So never talk against yourself. Never say you can't do something. Never say you're bad at something. Just rephrase how you say it, and that goes saying it out loud and saying it in your brain. Because if you physically believe you can't do something, you're never going to be able to do it. If you actually think, if you say it or if you think it, then you're going to manifest yourself to not become your true potential. So you always have to use your word impeccably, and use it in the name of love. Use it in the name of righteousness. If you're religious, use it in the name of God. I'm not particularly religious myself. So you always have to speak truly. Don't speak down on other people, because you don't know what other people have gone through. That's just like a basic rule. Rule is to never talk down on somebody else. Again, reword it to put it into a more loving light. Even if you have something bad to say, just reword it, or just don't say it. Like, it's that easy. Just don't think it. Another important part of what I'm talking about, I guess, is just meditation is super important in this whole process, because I think a lot of times, especially people my age, we're just running around from activity to activity, just doing things. We're not thinking about what we're doing, and it isn't actions that control emotions. It isn't going to the beach that makes you happy. It's emotions that control actions. So you have control over your emotions. You don't necessarily have control over your actions if you don't have control over your emotions. But that's a whole free will argument for another day. But I still would say that emotions play the bigger role in what you do and how you feel, and if you actually are happy. Happiness is a weird construct too, because it's really hard to define and to point out happiness. I mean, it's dopamine in a way, but there's other factors. For example, if you went to it's hard to define because it's hard to recreate happiness authentically, because you could do something that makes you happy. Like I could go to Culver's. I love Culver's. That makes me happy. But I could also one day go to Culver's, eat it, and I'd be really happy. And then one day I'd go to Culver's, eat it, and then I'd regret it, and I'd be unhappy. So happiness is a hard thing to like manifest. But it's a lot easier when you have love for yourself and you always are putting out love for the world. And I think a lot of people kind of miss that distinction, is because oftentimes on bad days, or days that they don't feel like themselves, or just feel like they don't like the world, or are not relatively happy, it's because they don't have love for themselves first. Or they feel self-conscious, extra self-conscious that day. Like some days you might wake up and the first thing you do is you open Instagram and you're looking at videos of people that you perceive as better than you, and then you feel bad about yourself. Or you scroll and you see somebody on a vacation in Cabo and you're like, oh, I wish I had money, I wish this, I wish that. Us humans, we have unlimited amount of wishes. That's an economics lesson, not even a philosophy or meditational lesson. That's a principle of economics, that humans have unlimited wants, not unlimited needs. But I mean, they kind of go hand in hand. So we will always have and want more and more and more. And we will never be happy until you really love yours.